Good morning from day 3 in Bosnia. Today we are going to Sarajevo, which is a 2.5 hour drive from where we are now in Yatsi. So we just arrived in Sarajevo. We're going to do a bit of a walking tour. I did a bit of research last night, so welcome to Sarajevo. So we've just walked a few hundred meters from where we parked the car, and we have our first Sarajevo Rose. This is where the shells that hit the city, the damage from the shells, would be filled in with a red resin, just to remind those who came here and those who live here of the sacrifices that the population from the city endured. Also, we have above it Sacred Heart Cathedral, which I believe was visited by Pope John Paul II in the 90s and 2000s. But the next place where we're going is to the meeting of cultures, where the Austro-Hungarian Empire meets the Ottoman Empire in terms of architecture. It's also the area where 4 different religions meet. So you have an old Orthodox church, you have a Catholic church, Islamic mosque, and you also have a Jewish temple, which you can all see from the same area. For these reasons, it's why they call Sarajevo the Jerusalem of Europe. So this is what I was talking about, the Sarajevo meeting of cultures. You have the Austro-Hungarian architecture meeting the Ottoman Empire architecture with these slated roofs.
Turkish delights, baklava. I don't know what any of that is. So this stuff we had here in Jordan, and it's kind of like nugget but more powdery. It's really good.
So right now we're just walking through the Baskazia, which is
modern day bazaar.
It's a modern day bazaar.
So instead of shops, they're all kind of, no, instead of stalls, everything's in shops. Just a little bit less crowded and hectic. We're now heading up to the Latin Bridge, which is where Franz Ferdinand got shot in 1914, I believe.
So we're now just walking over the bridge where Archduke Franz Ferdinand and his wife Sophie were assassinated on, and which sparked World War I. So it was done by a schoolboy, Gavrilo Princip, and he was one of 5 terrorists or freedom fighters. The first 2 failed. Gavrilo gave up and he actually went to go get a sandwich. Franz Ferdinand and his wife came over this bridge and ran into Gavrilo, and then that's where he shot them 3 or 4 times and sparked world events.
I don't think I've ever seen a chair that folds up like that before. Nice?
So here we have the Emperor's Mosque, which was the mosque that the Ottomans built as soon as they took Bosnia. So we now need to get something to eat. I'm going to try and find some Bosnian food. Trying some traditional Bosnian food. I think it's Sarajevo. Here's the menu. So we've gone for 110 and 115. The options were 15, 10 and 5. Nothing else. And I think this is the food coming. Ah. Quick.
Thank you.
Sevepsi. Yes. Sevepsi. Sevepsi. Oh, thank you. I did. Havala. Sevapchichi. Ah, thank you. Cheers.
Cream cheese.
Cream cheese. So weirdly, this is quite a famous place for pigeons. So you've just got loads of bullet holes there, which is pretty much the case for most of the buildings in Sarajevo.
I don't know if you can see how steep this road is. It doesn't look like much on the camera. Oh, friendly cat. Oh.
So we've just stumbled across a house, and if you look inside, it's been abandoned, but that's where a shell from a bomb would have just come through and destroyed the house. It's all very recent. We're just climbing the banks of Sarajevo to go up to the old toboggan track that was used for the Olympics. So this is all part of the old toboggan. Thinking 1984, everyone would have been watching this on their TVs. Now it's just being used, well, for nothing, for graffiti.
I think if we made of cement, it would be more plasticky.
I imagine it would have been finished, coated. You got two though. You got this one that I'm walking in, and you have this other one down here. So you can see that everyone has done their own style of graffiti on it. It makes it look quite hipster, quite cool actually. Good for Instagrammers and YouTubers.
Pretty cool.
So it all looks like it's rusting. So there's all these off tracks that are coming onto the toboggan track. I don't really know enough about tobogganing to know why they exist. Maybe different starting points. It's toboggan, isn't it? Bobsleigh. I think it's bobsleigh.
Is it the same thing?
Maybe. As you can see there, so I don't know if that would have had steps going up it. It's full of glass on the floor, everywhere.
Not bottle glass either. Just... Ready?
Nope.
We need more of a run up. Yay, hands up.
Gets really steep.
It's easier getting up than down, isn't it?
You go?
No, thank you.
Made it to the top.
Yeah, it's nice up here.
It's a nice view. So we are at the top of Sarajevo. Went up the bobsleigh track, and that's just down there.
And this is the city behind us.
Well, we've just walked around. So that is Sarajevo. We are now going to Mostar. It's about a 3-hour drive. And yeah, Sarajevo is beautiful. We'll definitely be coming back. We're just heading down the bobsleigh toboggan track back to the car. And you've got all these seats here. I imagine that's where everyone would have been cheering on their respective countries' bobsleigh or toboggan team. I don't know which one it is. And before they set off down the chute.